Hey guys! So I want to show you guys how to make homemade pumpkin spice cupcakes with cream cheese frosting. So this is kind of a response to Juicy Star 07's video. She did this a while back, and Thanksgiving is tomorrow. It's super late here, so I'm hoping that if I do this I can hurry up and get it up in time. So let's go ahead and let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is you need 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour sifted. So I just have a little sifter here, and I'm going to go ahead and I actually did this in 2 different ones because I've got everything divided out because I figured it would be a lot faster. So I'm just going to go ahead and pour the first cup in there. I'm just kind of shake it out. This actually goes a lot faster than the way I was going to do it. I would just push it through, but I'm kind of pressed for time, and I actually already have pumpkin pie in the oven, so lots of baking tonight. Okay, that made it so much prettier and less clumpy. Okay, so I'm just going to put those to the side. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I have an extra little bowl with my 2 eggs in it. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put all the other little seasonings into this bowl. Sorry. So you're going to need 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Yeah, so I'm just going to stick it in here because I hardly ever use this baking soda, so it's not going to hurt it. I'm going to get it out when I want it.
Bam!
And then you're going to need 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract.
Tom.
And I'm actually just going to go ahead and pour it into this little bowl. It's not really going to hurt anything if I do. And since I'm done with that, I'm just going to put that over here. Okay, then you are going to need, this is just salt, it's just a little salt shaker. I'm just going to scoop it out though. You're going to need a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Put that away. Then you're going to need a 1/4 teaspoon of ground ginger and ground cloves. I don't want to get too much. That's the ginger. Let's stick it in there, but the vanilla's in there, so I don't really want to do that. And then 1/4 of the cloves. Okay, more on top of that. Put the lid back on those. Okay, next I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to crack my 2 eggs and I'm going to put my my eggs in here. Okay, I'm going to take my mixer and I'm just going to put it on low, and I'm just going to kind of mix this together some. Okay. I'm going to take, you're going to need, well, how much is it? Just pretty much 1 whole stick of unsalted butter. I'm just going to add that in there. Get out, okay. As well as, I'm going to kind of do this a little bit different. I'm going to do a little bit of it at a time. 1 cup of sugar. I don't want so much stuff flying around everywhere. It needs to be room temperature. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add all of my other ingredients in as well. almost forgot. Okay, so, and then you're going to need 3/4 cup of the canned pumpkin. This is just the Libby's canned pumpkin. It's just 100% pure pumpkin. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add this in also. I will go ahead and tell you that adding all the rest of those ingredients in are really going to help to make it a lot easier to mix together. Well, I'm sorry, adding the rest of the pumpkin in. Or adding the pumpkin in, I should say, not the rest of it. And of course you just want to get this, beat this until it's super smooth, like, well, batter. Because essentially that's what we're making. And I'm actually going to take an ice cream scoop too. And I just went ahead and I put little cupcake sleeves, I guess you could call them, in a cupcake pan like this. And it holds 12. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put these all in here. Now, unfortunately, mine is not one of the retractable ones, so I wish that it were, because that would make this so much easier. Especially in getting the exact amount that I need. I usually just use a spoon, and I'm not really good at doing it that way. Okay, so I have a brother bring me a spoon. I'm probably going to end up using a spoon because this ice cream scoop is not working out as well as I thought it was going to. And I'm resorting to using a spoon anyway, so probably what I should have done to begin with. Now for the cupcakes, you want to have your oven set at 350, which mine is already set at 350 because I'm baking a pumpkin pie, and the last part of the pumpkin pie has to be at 350 degrees, so that's perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and check on my pumpkin pie, and then I'm going to pop these in the oven, and then we'll be back in just a second. I'll show you how to make the frosting for it. Okay, now I'm back, and I'm going to show you guys how to make the cream cheese frosting for the cupcakes. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. Okay, I'm going to take 1.5 cups of powdered sugar, and this is just what I bought. It's super cheap. I think you can get it for like $1. This is the confectioner sugar. And I'm going to sift this just like I did the flour. Oops. Little device, don't stick it in there. Get more back in it. Okay. I'm just going to lay that off to the side, even though it's going to make a huge mess doing so. Okay. And the next thing I'm going to add is I'm going to take 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter at room temperature. And this particular butter, I'm not really sure if they all have this on here. I've never really noticed it. I don't know if you ever pay attention to it. Will actually tell you like how much, like what the measurements are, which is kind of cool. So I'm just going to take, if you guys can see that, it'll tell you, it has little marks right here. And I'm just going to take like 2 up. I'm just going to cut like right there. I'm just going to make like a little indentation so I can tell exactly how much. Okay, once you've cut and you've added that in there, then you're going to take your cream cheese. Okay, this is the Philadelphia cream cheese. I had to go and cut it open because it wasn't coming open. And I'm just going to take, this is 8 ounces, so I'm just going to literally take exactly half of this. And the way the wrapper is, it actually kind of made like a little indentation. And you want this at room temperature also. Although cream cheese is pretty soft, so if you don't really have it exactly like room temperature, it's not really going to hurt anything. Having it at room temperature just kind of, it softens it up and it makes it easier. Little advice, don't just drop it in there or it splatters everywhere. Okay, and the last thing that you're going to add to this is going to be your pure vanilla extract, and you just need a half of a teaspoon of this. For a while I was wanting to say tablespoon. I know that's not right. I'm just going to kind of splash it in there. Okay, then on the lowest setting I have, I'm just going to mix this all up. Okay, I'm actually going to take a little whisk, and I'm just going to kind of like mix all this together a little bit, and then I'm going to do it with the mixer. Just to kind of help it to where whenever I use the mixer, it doesn't all fly everywhere as bad. Okay, maybe that will help to where it's not as messy now. So I went ahead and I started a little bit with the whisk just to kind of soften everything up, make it easier to mix together, and then I mixed it the rest of the way with the mixer. And so the icing is... Okay, so I went ahead and I took all of the cupcakes out of their little sleeves. And after I mix the icing, I actually have a cake decorating set. It just looks like this, so I have all different kinds of little decorative head things for it. And I went ahead and I took all of it out and I put it in its little sleeve. And I don't know if you guys can really see that, but that's the one that I chose. And whenever I start doing this, you'll be able to kind of tell like what it really looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start doing this. And if you don't have one of these decorating sets, there's other stuff that you can use. Like you can improvise and use like a little baggie or something and do it that way. And it just comes out like kind of swirly looking like that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish up with the rest of the cupcakes and I'll be right back. Okay, now I've already put icing on all of the cupcakes. Well, these part, I still have some over there, but I didn't want to bring them all because they won't all fit on this little plate, and I don't have one of those cute little cupcake rack things. So, the next thing you're going to do to decorate them is this is just chopped pecans, a little bag like this. I'm just going to take little pecans, and I'm just going to kind of alternate. I'm going to do like the little pecans on a couple and then change it up. Alright, and the other ones I'm just going to do with the cinnamon. And I'm just going to kind of take this and just kind of get it in my fingers. I'm going to do it that way. And there you go. There are your pumpkin spice cupcakes with cream cheese frosting. And if you guys can see what I've done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a happy Thanksgiving and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye. Alrighty. Oh. Cannot believe I just did that. I made a mess on the table. I hope you guys enjoyed. Oh my, one of them just fell over.